Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be part 3 of an angel visit. So as I'm leaving church that day, I was standing in the foyer of the church. The woman that I saw that I had the instant knowing that she had cancer. I was waiting for my husband at the time to pick up our youngest kids from the nursery out of the church, and I overhear a conversation of one of the friends asking her how her chemotherapy is going. Now, to my knowledge, the only main reason that you would take chemo is because you have cancer, and so that was confirmation for me that she definitely had something going on. Come to find out a few hours later, she absolutely was going through cancer. We met up and we had Bible study with a group of the ladies, and one of them had said, she's battling cancer, and so prayers are always appreciated. So that was my confirmation from source that the messages that I was receiving, the downloads that I was receiving, were absolutely from God, and that there was a reason that I was knowing these things. Fast forward several years. This was in, 2020. It was the height of the COVID pandemic. I turned 40 years old in March, and a day after my birthday, we went into complete lockdown. So my mom lived on her own about an hour and a half away. Sorry, I'm going to try and get through this part of the story without crying. So I had turned 40 years old in March. We went into complete lockdown. My mom lived about an hour and a half drive from where I currently live. Lived on her own. She had had several strokes in the years prior, and she really enjoyed her independence. So she was still able to get around, rode the bus. She didn't drive anymore, things like that. But I would go make the rounds and go check on her about every 2 weeks when I saw my other kids that live up by her. So I had plans to go meet up with her, and we were going to cut her hair that she had been growing out for about 3 years. For those of you that are new followers, I'm a licensed hairstylist, but I retired due to fibromyalgia and shoulder and back injuries. So long story short, we had plans that the next time I came up to visit, I was going to bring my stuff and I was going to give her a new hairstyle. So I had texted her and called her over the week, sending her some photos, things that I thought she might like for her hair, and didn't get a response from her. Waited and waited. Wasn't uncommon. Sometimes she just didn't listen to her phone. She didn't really care. She ignored it if she didn't want to talk to people. No big deal. So in the meantime, I had been having these crazy dreams and these flashes of bright light, like somebody had thrown on a flood lamp out of nowhere in my bedroom. And my bedroom is pitch black at night. There's no lights on. There's no light coming in from windows or anything. I have blackout curtains. So it's very, very dark. So it would be very hard to not notice if a light was on in